talked in several videos about how large of an area the city of Chicago covers. It is absolutely mammoth. It could literally be in the 20s and snowing on the far north side, and it could be in the 40s and sunny on the far south side. It just covers an absolutely massive swath of land, but it didn't always start off that way.
Would you believe Chicago used to be just 10 square miles? Let me show you the original boundaries of the city. When Chicago was incorporated as a city in 1837, the entire city was just this. Lake Michigan to Wood Street, 22nd to North Avenue. That's it, just 10 square miles. Everything north of North Avenue wasn't Chicago. River North didn't exist, and Lincoln Park was just parkland outside the city limits. Everything south of 22nd Street, not part of Chicago yet. South Loop, Hilson, Hyde Park were all separate towns. Today, Chicago is 234 square miles. We went from 10 to 234 square miles in less than 200 years. Here's what's crazy. That original 10 square miles is some of the most expensive real estate in all of the Midwest.
Yep.
The city kept annexing surrounding towns, the biggest happening in 1889. Hyde Park, Jefferson, Lakeview, and Lake Townships all voted to join Chicago in one day. That single annexation added 125 square miles and 200,000 people in one day. Rogers Park joined in 1893. Chicago was just gobbling up everything around it. Now it's 2.7 million people across 234 square miles. Did you know Chicago started this small? Comment what neighborhood you live in and when you became a part of Chicago.
I don't live in the suburb anymore, in the city anymore. I live out in the suburbs, so I don't have a neighborhood that I live in. But yeah, first of all, I absolutely love the city of Chicago. But imagine that. I want you to imagine a city like Chicago being as small as it is, and so many neighboring towns all vote to join your town at one time, that you add over 100 square miles of land and 200,000 residents in a single day due to just one day of voting. It really is quite interesting to watch the progress of the city of Chicago if you spend any time studying the city of Chicago. What it was, what it eventually became, and everything in between is absolutely stunning history. I know the people on the right are going to be like, fuck that fucking shithole, blah, 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 blah. If you're interested in stuff like that, if you're interested in the history of some of our major cities, the history surrounding Chicago and its surrounding areas is quite interesting. I live out in Shanahan, next to a town called Joliet in the far southwest suburbs of Chicago. The history around our area, the I&M Canal Corridor and whatnot, there's a ton of history right here. Go look into the history of the town I live in, Shanahan, spelled with a C. You're going to find that there's a ton of really cool history around the area, including how Chicago grew from a small town into the third largest city in the country.